Since when is accepting a $400 million plane for personal use okay with the MAGA crowd? This is the Hunter's laptop crowd. This is the Hillary Clinton email crowd. This is the Obama tan suit party. But a $400 million gold inlaid plane that Dumpy Pants is going to use for Air Force One and then for personal use after he leaves office? That's fine though. The craziest thing about this is the plane is a gift from Qatar. And if y'all don't know the connection between Qatar and Donald Trump, it goes back to his first administration. Qatar gave $105 billion to Jared Kushner to help bail out his business on 666 Fifth Avenue. This was right at the beginning of Trump's first administration. Trump's Attorney General Pam Bondi was a consultant to Qatar, getting $115,000 a month for consulting with them before she became Attorney General. Qatar has also given $1.8 billion to Gaza over the years. Now, a lot of people speculate that a lot of that money went to Hamas. Now, granted, Israel knew that this was happening, and Netanyahu was warned repeatedly that that money was going to Hamas, and he didn't do anything about it. And I feel like there's a reason for that, but that's a completely different story. In the meantime, Trump has been having secret meetings with Hamas for about 2 months now, excluding Israel from those meetings. And today, Hamas is actually supposed to be releasing one of their last Israeli-American hostages to show goodwill to Donald Trump. Yes, I'm glad that that hostage is being released, but what did they get in return in these secret meetings that Donald Trump has been having? And was that plane part of the deal? Trump said he's going to start using that $400 million plane as his new Air Force One. And a lot of people in the intelligence community is freaking out because they are quite sure that plane is a security risk. Think of it like the Trojan horse. Trump is also going on a trip to the Middle East soon to speak to companies who have Commonwealth funds tied to Trump's businesses. Not only that, but Trump's kids actually did a conference with these countries showing them how they can spend their Commonwealth funds to do business with Mar-a-Lago. I mean, the corruption is rampant. For you guys who voted for this in the name of draining the swamp is now an ocean. The Abu Dhabi Commonwealth Fund is using $2.2 billion in Trump crypto to make purchases. Qatar and Saudi Arabia are building resorts and villas in his name. And you wonder why he's not saying anything bad about the Middle East anymore. You remember when the Middle East in his last administration were the shithole countries and we had to do something about that and he was targeting them that time? Well, he's not saying anything bad about them, and I wonder why that is. Even people like Laura Loomer is coming out against him. Who'd have thunk that I'd agree with anything that Laura Loomer says? But this is corruption at its finest. There's a reason why they want to keep the news cycle moving as quickly as possible. There's a reason why this administration wants to be as big and as bold and destructive in the United States as possible. Because he doesn't want you looking at the things that he is doing outside of the United States to further his businesses and his wealth, while all of us are waiting for the shelves to be bare in our stores in America. If you voted for this and still support this, you are not a patriot. Stop using that word. That's our word now.